Hello everybody. Today I have been asked to whisper, or at least speak quite quietly, into my microphone for reasons that are unclear to me, as I was of the understanding that you should say things into microphones if you want to be heard. However, I will acquiesce to this request, and here we go. I've been asked to look at some birds and review them, and we start off with this bird. It appears to have a beak, an eye, possibly another eye that's on the other side of the bird that is not photographed, at least one wing, at least one foot claw. There's tail, there's numerous feathers. That's really my review of the bird. It's quite brown and maybe some orange. Maybe that's being generous. I don't know. I don't know anything about birds. We'll go on to the next bird. How do I go on to the next bird? I've gone on to the next bird. I don't like this bird. This looks to be an untrustworthy bird. I would not allow this bird to arrange my investments. I should clarify, I'm not leaving investments in the hands or talons or feet or whatever it may be of any birds, regardless of how trustworthy they may be. I'm also not generally someone who invests, because the world of money and finance does not interest me. But of all the birds I've seen, this appears to be one of the less trustworthy ones. I feel I've said all I can. I know. This bird appears to have no head, and I don't think that's good. Generally, I think birds should have their heads. I'm not a bird activist, but in general, birds and animals, if they have heads, should remain to have heads throughout their lives. This is sad to see. Here we have more birds. I can zoom in. I think these are ducks. I recognise mallards. And I suppose I like them by association with the famous A4 Pacific. Moving on. I've heard of this bird. It is a kingfisher. This is photographed in quite some relief. You can see individual feathers, which is impressive. This is a far more aesthetically pleasing bird, with its contrasting colours, which I think would go well on a colour wheel, if this bird had access to one. Which, as not a bird expert, I cannot rule out. Otherwise, it is a bird. This is also another kind of bird. It appears to be wearing some manner of headdress, which I think is unnatural for an animal. There's also another bird in the background. I think it's a pheasant. I also don't think these wooden fences are actually made of wood. Moving on. I think these are baby birds. Correct me if I'm wrong. Oh my. Something has gone deeply wrong with this bird. I don't think anyone should forward their financial information to this bird, because I believe this bird has larger problems. Thank you for viewing this bird review. Whilst I'm trying to whisper, I'm not sure how well my voice is coming through in the microphone. I sound very odd to myself. Goodbye.